with how that turned out. Oh no, I think it may have stopped. I think it may have stopped and started over again. I think I hit the button and paused it and started over, so I apologize. But I'll keep this one brief. Darn. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish that one, and I'm just gonna continue to pack and move my stuff into storage. If I can get everything out tonight and early tomorrow morning, this might be it. I'm just so done. And you know the other thing, the the loft manager, she has a very distinct walk, a very very fast walk, and she always wears like these hardwood sort of heels, and the flooring here is plywood. So you always know when she's coming because it's like clunk, 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 very fast walk. And it was getting to the point where every time I heard her walking, I would start to get a little nervous and apprehensive because every time, it just felt like every time I hear her coming, and then, there's a knock at my door, and then someone's made a complaint about me, um, or, an unfounded accusation. So now I'm at the point where when I'm here during the day, when she's here, and I hear her walking, I start to get nervous. So I'm like, I'm not going to pay for a place where I feel nervous working during the day, and then um, oh gosh, what's the word? I'm severely interrupted when I'm working at night. Um, so yeah, as soon as I can get out of here, I'm out of here. I had high hopes for this place, and I thought it was really going to work out because it ticked all the boxes that of everything that I needed and wanted to do, but it just didn't work out, and so I'm moving on. I'm gonna go back to living stealth, and I'm looking forward to it because it'll be one less big bill. I won't have to pay rent on this place, um, and so that will be really good. I can start saving more money, and with the resin, I don't need anything to make that other than the containers and the resin and the coloring and the mold. It's not like I need to like plug in anything to make it. With the candles, I'll need some way to heat the wax, but I have a butane burner that I was using to cook with, and I'll just use that and do a double boiler. I purchased a candle dispenser thing about a month ago, but it's still in the box, and so I think I'm going to return it. I got it off of Amazon, so I think I'm going to return it because I'm not going to use it. I'm definitely not going to be able to use it whilst I'm in the car. Um, so I'm going to return it, and that put some money back into my pocket, and I'll just continue to use the double boiler method. And I was already planning in the spring and summer, my candle sales slow down, and so I was thinking of some things to do that you know can still generate an income but aren't candles. And then same thing with the dominoes. um, those sales tend to go slow during the summertime, um, and so I was thinking about doing bath salts. And with that, you don't. There's nothing to plug in. It literally is just mixing bath salts with a fragrance oil or essential oil, um, and putting it in a bottle. The combination is what makes the difference between Himalayan pink salt and Epsom salt, because they all seem to have different properties and help muscles or relaxing in slightly different ways. So the recipe to me is important, but it's an easy thing to do. And I'm gonna get back into soap making. I've been wanting to make soap, and so I'm trying to think. There is a method. There is there's two slightly different ways to make the soap. One, it would require me to use again the butane hot plate, which is fine. I can use that. Or the main ingredient in soap making is lye, and when lye hits water, it actually heats up super hot. So if I remember, I could actually put all the ingredients, like the different types of oils. Some oils are like hard and chunky, and that's why you need the heat to melt it down. But if you do all the mixtures and then add the lye, the heat from the lye will actually melt it. I have to make sure if that's a feasible way of doing it. If it is, then I won't need the butane, and so I'll be able to make soap again. And then you have to give it about 4 to 5 weeks to cure, and then I'll just have it curing in my storage. I'll just have it curing in my storage. I'll make candles and have it in storage, or I'll put it in the shops and cafes that are, that I'm doing consignment with. So I feel good about this. I feel good about this. As we go into spring and summer, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the house cleaning then. I'm hoping, which is weird for me to say, I am not able to return to Amazon until April 10th. They put a hold on my rehiring because the last couple of weeks or so, I just stopped showing up and going in, um, you know, basically calling in sick way too much, or leaving early way too much, and so that put me in a negative light. I hurt my shoulder, and I didn't want to be there anyways. So I was, basically any excuse to not go to work at Amazon, was the norm. So they put a hold on my ability to be rehired, and I should be able to be rehired by April 10th. And I think that's around the time that jobs are starting to pop up, getting ready for summer, um, with Mother's Day gifts, Father's Day gifts, spring, graduation, all those things going to start generating a lot of gifts, a lot of purchases. So they'll need people working in the warehouses again. So I think sometime around mid-April, maybe May, I'll be able to get my job back, which will be great, because the reason why I won't be able to do um, the house cleaning is because I take my dogs with me everywhere. And at that point, it's going to be too hot for them to sit in the car if I can't find shade. But at least if I'm at one place, like I did last summer, um, I was able to park at the Amazon parking lot. The shift that I worked was early, from like three, basically from 3 o'clock in the morning till noon, and it wasn't until like 11 a.m., 12 o'clock noon, that's when it really started to get warm. But by that time, I got off work and I was able to take care of the dogs. So I'm hoping I can continue doing the house cleaning until April, May, and then hopefully get the job back at Amazon. Um, I think I'm going to work my ass off, but at the same time, I'm going to work smarter. I'm going to try and tell myself not to get so frustrated when people aren't working as fast as I am. And I'm definitely going to slow down, because I can't I can't maintain that pace I used to maintain without something hurting, or without me getting frustrated. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'm still going to work, and I still work hard. That's just in me, but I won't work as hard as I used to. That's the plan for now. Um, so yeah, that's the plan for now. And I don't know if I haven't decided if I'm going to take, once I become rehireable with Amazon, if a job opens up here in the Bay Area or if a job opens up in Detroit. I can't decide which one I will take just yet, because the ultimate goal is to still buy a house. I want to buy a house, and I can't afford the houses out here in California in the Bay Area, especially in the Bay Area. Um, so yeah, so I forgot what I was gonna say. Detroit is still on the table, and if jobs are offered at both places, I may just end up going Detroit, um, and go that route. Hey, monster. This is my little Huckleberry. This one has like so many nicknames. He's my Huckleberry. He's my Bubba. I call him Scrub. This is my little Scrub. Hi. What you doing? You ready to go for a walk? I love my babies. I love my babies. I'm so lucky I have them. They drive me crazy, but I love them so much. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one short because I think when I was showing you guys the dominoes, I hit a button and it stopped recording because I noticed the timer started at 0 again. So it is what it is. Like, subscribe, please. I'm still trying to work on growing this. I'm still trying to build a community with this, and I'm going to continue to make it a goal to monetize this. I mean, if it's being offered, then why not make it a goal? So that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to sharing more positive news and more good things that are happening in my life with you guys. And I hope you guys share it with me as well. So have a good week, and I will talk to you guys later. Please subscribe. Subscribe! That was my desperate plea. Have a good night.